live from the Nest at Vista Del Lago High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 20 years of sports television in Nevada County, is proud to present the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division III Basketball Playoffs. Tonight, your Placer Lady Hillmen take on the Vista Del Lago Lady Eagles. It's round 2 of the section playoffs, and all the action's coming up right here, right now, on your NorCal Game of the Week. And good evening, sports fans, no matter where you are around our worldwide network of stations. This is Gil Dominguez. We've got a great game for you tonight here, directly from Vista Del Lago High School, as the Placer Lady Hillmen enter the second round of the basketball playoffs. Their opponent tonight, of course, as stated, the Vista Del Lago Eagles. And first off, let me thank Vista Del Lago for letting us come down here tonight. What a beautiful facility here. They call it the Nest, and the Eagles will be looking to feather their nest tonight against the Placer Hillmen, who come into this tournament as the number 7 seed. Vista Del Lago, a high-ranked number 2 seed, plans to take them on. The winner will move on to play at Galt High School on Tuesday in a game that will probably be against the number 3 seed Patterson, but that is all, of course, in the future as we get ready for the tip-off here. It's Vista Del Lago, it's Placer, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back. You just gotta come in and see what's new for spring at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. Let's get started with the Green Thumb annual lawn care program and then upgrade that irrigation system. Or get ready for the barbecue season with a brand new grill and patio furniture. And don't forget the bargains of the month. Everything you need is at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value. Down here with Coach Cam at the floor of the Eagles. Coach, how exciting. You guys are in the second round.
Absolutely. This is more than maybe some people thought we were going to do, and everything from now on is just icing on the cake.
Well, we talked about that last game where you wound up being the PVL champion because the girl from Foothill got injured and they lost a couple of games down the stretch, and there you were.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Foothill and Sanders girl. She's an incredible player and a great kid. You hate to see that. Regardless, yeah, we still had to play well to win league, and I'm proud of our girls for that. We had to play very well on Tuesday night to beat a really good River Valley team. We're super proud of the girls for that too. So we got a 22-5 team right here, the number 2 ranked team in the section. So definitely got our hands full tonight.
Now, before we talk about the River Valley game, one thing I wanted to point out was the excellent sportsmanship at the end of that game. Every one of your girls went over to say how sorry they were and congratulate Sanders that got injured.
Yeah, we have quality kids, and they just come to us that way. I'd love to take credit, but they just come to us. And if you watch them, they knock someone down or someone's on the floor, they're the first ones there to help them up. They understand what sportsmanship is, and they're competitive. They're gonna be physical, but they'll knock you down and pick you up. And they know what the true meaning of sportsmanship is. Not always just about winning a game.
Well, I could tell we were focusing on Sanders during the second half, and she was visibly upset that not only was she injured, but she wasn't able to continue on with the game anymore, and she's a competitor herself. And then even you went out there after a certain period of time to offer some assistance because she was down on the floor for a long time.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can do. I wish I was more trained in that, but just in case they needed wheelchair, crutches, or something that we could help with. By that time, she was ready, and her dad was getting her up on her feet. But yeah, you could tell she was physically upset. I'm physically hurting and mentally upset. And she didn't want to let her team down, and that's what a great quality kid that she is.
But it really meant a lot when you look at that game and you see her face as your girls came up and said, "Hey, nice game." You could tell that it really meant a lot to her.
Well, good. I'm glad. And our girls know how important she is, and it was nice to get that win. But the overall feeling in the locker room was they'd rather her healthy than to go down like that.
Now let's talk about River Valley. You opened up the playoffs at home. That was very nice to get that first home game under your belt.
Absolutely. The home games are nice, but there's some pressure that comes with that and being the higher seed. I thought River Valley was better than their seed, and I think they showed that. They had not had a lot of practice due to the flooding. I think that may have affected their game a little bit. But they played very hard. Their guard and their post player are really good players, and got a lot of supporting around that. I thought we played one of the better games of the year on our end, and we needed that to beat them.
Once again, though, it seems like we've seen the Lady Hillmen several times. You guys got off to a little slow start coming out of the blocks in that first quarter.
Yeah, that's been kind of our MO, unfortunately. And I told our girls we've been behind in almost every game we played this year. We've been the underdogs all year. Losing Bailey and Maddie, people thought, well, it's a rebuilding year. And we talked a lot about that. In our first half of the season, it looked like that. But they really came around. Everybody kind of understands the role now. And even though we have slow starts, I think they got some confidence that they can bounce back.
Well, that's exactly what happened. In the second quarter, you started stretching that lead, and by the time the third and fourth quarter came, you could tell that there was a lead that they weren't going to relinquish.
Yeah, we tried to a few times. We like to throw the ball away, and a little bit of pressure sometimes bothers us, but I was real proud of the girls. They cut it to 4, I believe, in the fourth quarter, and Raven was really a calm factor, and we got the ball in Molly's hands. I feel pretty comfortable once we can get her the ball. And then other girls made big shots. Maddie had a big layup down the end of the game and some big rebounds from Julia. And yeah, I was happy with our seniors and a few juniors that are stepping up.
Now, we talked off camera about turnovers. It seems like some games, there's a lot of them, and other games, it's turnover free.
Well, a lot of it depends on what kind of defense they're playing against us. And River Valley are very athletic, very quick and strong and fast, and we're going to throw the ball away more because, they're just quicker than we were. And so all year we've struggled with that. We've worked hard on it. We're a lot better now, and I think that's why we're winning some games towards the end of the season. But that was a learning process. We went through some growing pains early.
Well, it's just a great moment for the Lady Hillmen, great moment for Placer basketball. You got the boys in here tomorrow night. Right. The girls are in here tonight. Back-to-back games against Vista Del Lago versus Placer, which is really turning out to be a nice rivalry between the schools in a lot of different sports.
Yeah, our football team played them this year. They're a little bigger than we are, and I don't know how long they'll be in Division III. As I'm driving here, I'm looking at all the new construction. So that means probably more kids, but Folsom is a mecca for athletes. They look at Folsom High School, and here in the Oak Ridge is right up the hill, and I know they get some Folsom kids. So, yeah, it's a nice rivalry. It's a little bit further away. It's not like the Bear River Colfax next door neighbor rivalry, but we played them a few years back and haven't played them since. So, it should be a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, it's going to happen in just a few minutes. The second round of the playoffs, Placer Lady Hillmen versus the Vista Del Lago Eagles right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Time for our second break. When we come back, it'll be player introductions and the tip-off right here at touchdownproductions.com. Thanks a lot, Coach.
All right, Gil. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Nothing tastes better than a sandwich crafted just the way you like it. And at Port of Subs, our Master Slicer slices your sandwich fresh to order. We offer top quality meats and cheeses. Add your choice of farm fresh veggies and pile them high on our freshly baked bread. We stand by this classic approach. Why? Because it all comes down to one simple truth. Port of Subs just tastes better. Whatever you crave, prepare to fall in love.
Slice fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
And welcome back to Vista Del Lago High School. We're in the nest for second round playoff action between the Vista Del Lago Eagles and the Placer Lady Hillmen. There you see Coach Camelucci in his final huddle with the girls. The Hillmen coming off a big victory in round one, 54-45 over River Valley. Vista Del Lago crushing Benicia 50-26 to arrive here tonight. We are all set for the tip-off. Julia Camelucci tipping it off for the Lady Hillmen. And the tip goes to the Hillmen. And bringing it up is Molly Brogdon. Hillman passing it around to the outside. Mohar trying to get it inside, but that ain't going to work. And a turnover to the Eagles. Tatushek handling the ball for Vista Del Lago. Penetrates on the right-hand side. Gives it back to Tara Singh. Throwing it up there is Sydney Bratt. And now down in low. A great block there by Mohar. And Lindsay Moody, kind of a one-arm baby hook. Ball goes out of bounds back to the Lady Hillmen. Here comes Brogdon. Just go to the outside. All the way across court. Hit for Raven Lewis. Raven Lewis gets the Lady Hillmen on the board first. Tatushek terminates the dribble. Now over to the left-hand side to Bat. All the way across court. No, intercepted in the middle. Put up by Moody. Rebound Lady Hillmen as Brogdon brings up the ball. Brogdon, the feisty point guard for the Lady Hillmen. She'll be directing traffic out there all night tonight. Down inside now, low. Kick it out to Mohar. Mohar puts it up off the rim, no good. Back out to Brogdon. Over to Mohar. Camelucci gets the rebound. Great offensive boards by the Lady Hillmen on this possession. Brogdon, she'll go all the way in, and she's going to be fouled by Tatushek. And this is one of the things Brogdon likes to do. She'll penetrate that middle whenever she gets the chance. Probably one of the shortest girls out there on the floor, but she has no fear. Draws the foul and goes to the line. We're here early in the first period. If you're just joining us, Placer versus Vista Del Lago as Brogdon makes the second of two. And a nice tip away by Camelucci. 4-0 is the score. As Tatushek gets ready to bring it in. All the way across court. And what a great tip there by Camelucci, but they're going to say that she stepped out of bounds. Camelucci, great presence. That was a very long inbound pass. Oh, all alone under the basket is Tara Singh. Easy basket for her. Somebody just forgot all about her. Up and in, putting the Eagles on the board for the first time tonight. There's a tip pass, turnover. Vista's got numbers, put it up and score it. That was Sydney Brack. And Mohar makes it 6-4, and we've got timeout here in the first period. You're watching the NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations, and thank you for keeping your business local.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. Second round action of the CIF Sac Joaquin section playoffs. Vista Del Lago versus Placer. 6-4 is the score here. Still early in the first period. Gil Dominguez, glad you're joining us here exclusively on the NorCal Game of the Week from Touchdown Productions. Moody has the ball. Now gets rid of it. Had a look at that 3, didn't like it. Going up and throwing it in is number 11, Tara Singh. And she's going to be a force all night. There's a steal. And there's Singh once again, picking up the garbage. After Mia Perez stole the ball, Singh got the rebound and put it up. And now throwing it out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Hillmen. Normally we've seen the Lady Hillmen, they get off to a slow start, but tonight they've gotten off to a very quick start here. Getting knocked down there is Noble. Timeout. Camelucci doesn't like what he sees though. 10-6, a 10-point run for the Eagles. You're watching playoff action right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. You just gotta come in and see what's new for spring at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. Let's get started with the Green Thumb annual lawn care program and then upgrade that irrigation system. Or get ready for the barbecue season with a brand new grill and patio furniture. And don't forget the bargains of the month. Everything you need is at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value. Welcome back to the Nest here at Vista Del Lago. 10-6 early in the first period. Eagles coming off a 10-point run, forcing Coach Camelucci to call a much-needed timeout, reorganize his Lady Hillmen as we get set for more first quarter action. Brogdon brings up the ball. Passes it down in the middle of the key, but turns that over. Sydney Batt picking that ball up. Kind of a soft pass there into the key. To Tusek, bringing the ball in for the Eagles. She's going to go down under low. And Julie Camelucci says, not here, not today, as she bats that one out of bounds. So now to Tusek will take it out under the basket.
Nice surprise.
And we've got a whistle here away from the ball. And they will take it out one more time. Emily Anderson getting the ball into Moody. Now in the hands of Singh, there's a shot from the outside for 3, and it's number 3, Emily Anderson, putting that one in. Brogdon. Cross. There's the shot by Mohar. No good. Rebound is going to be Batt. as she tries to move the ball down court. Foul is on Placer as the 2-set gets ready to bring the ball in. There's a pass way down to Moody underneath. She's going to be fouled as she goes up for that. Camelucci trying to defend it underneath. Got a hold of the arm of Moody. That's going to send her to the line. Moody makes the first one as Camelucci comes out and Conley comes in. Moody makes the second one. So now it's the Hillmen's turn. Brogdon off the hand. Lucky to get that one back. Fighting for it underneath, though. And getting fouled, turning around, going to the basket. There's a nice tip by Andrea West to knock that ball out of the bound. As the 2-set gets set to bring it in for Vista. Into Anderson, down in low to Moody. There's that little dump pass. It's going to be blocked inside there by Lewis, though. There's Moody. Very hard to keep her out from underneath the basket. Moody is very, very tall. 6'1". Only a sophomore, so she's got a lot of rubber left on that tire. And Vista Del Lago has another opportunity here. Driving all the way up there was Anderson. Kind of out of control, though. The ball's going to get turned over to the Lady Hillmen. And timeout is called here, though, on the court. 17-6 is the score. Vista Del Lago opening up a big lead against the Lady Hillmen right here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
Nothing tastes better than a sandwich crafted just the way you like it. And at Port of Subs, our Master Slicer slices your sandwich fresh to order. We offer top quality meats and cheeses. Add your choice of farm fresh veggies and pile them high on our freshly baked bread. We stand by this classic approach. Why? Because it all comes down to one simple truth. Port of Subs just tastes better. Whatever you crave, prepare to fall in love.
Slice fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
Welcome back to the Eagles' Nest. The first period continues here in the section playoff second round. As we got a little bumping in there by Emily Anderson trying to slow up the pace of Al Mujadidi. First time she's been in the game. As Molly Brogdon takes the ball. Over to Mujadidi. She's looking at a three, but gives it off to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to dish it down inside now to Noble. Stephanie Noble checks in with 2 points. There's a corner shot, no good. And here comes Brogdon with the ball up the court. Out to Lewis on the outside. That's going to be intercepted, though. Lady Hillmen applying the pressure, but to no avail as Anderson brings it up on the right-hand side. She'll stop. Little tip away there. Al Mujadidi going down all by herself. Drops the ball out of bounds. Good idea by Tyra Al Mujadidi as she tipped that ball away down at the other end. Ball into Perez. Now Perez on the right-hand side. Gives it over to Anderson in the middle. Back to Perez. Perez looking. They're looking for Moody, of course, but she's not in there right now. So going to the line will be Tara Singh. Foul was on Al Mujadidi, her first. And Singh sinks her first one. And the second one is in and out. So now Noble gets the ball over to Brogdon. Brogdon looking at her lineup there. Down in low. They love to get it down in low. And they're trying to get it to Connolly, but the ball is tipped out of bounds as Lewis comes over. Brogdon takes the inbound pass. Little dribble behind the back there. Sets it up on top of the key. Over to Lewis. Back over to Brogdon. She's going to take the archer shot and hit from beyond. And at the end of the quarter there, great pass and shot by Brogdon. 18-11 here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title's your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
Welcome back to Vista Del Lago High School. Gil Dominguez here alongside you in the second round of the CIF section playoffs. 18-11 is the score here as we begin play in the second period. Vista Del Lago playing a very spirited, upbeat game. Ran off 10 unanswered points in the first period after trailing 6-0 to the Lady Hillmen. Closed out the quarter strong and lead 18-11. There's a long pass down in low. That one going to Stephanie Noble. Vista Del Lago really doing a good job clogging up the middle as they get the turnover. Tara Singh with the ball. She terminates the dribble down along the baseline looking for help. Gets the ball out to Pippen. Nice save by Noble. Picked up by Perez, though. And the ball goes. No, there's a nice tip right there. Reaching in and knocking that ball away is Noble. She's got some very quick hands, as we've seen all year long. As changes come in for both squads. And Al Mujadidi brings the ball in to Molly Brogdon. Brogdon over to the left. Comes back to Brogdon. She's looking around. Gets it to Mohar. Tipped away by Tatusek. And Al Mujadidi will bring the ball in again. Once again to Brogdon. Brogdon over on the far right-hand side. Back to her in the center. She'll try again for another three-pointer. This one will not go. Baker gets the ball, but gets it taken away. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. to the Eagles. Bringing it in will be Anderson. Into Moody. Over to Singh. Anderson back to Singh. They're going to bring it to the middle with the 2-sec. She's going to try to penetrate on the right-hand side. Throw the ball away. And there's a pass to Noble going all the way down and put it up and in. There's Noble with that breakaway. She's got that speed and that height to complete that play. And now we've got an injured Vista player on the court. Let's see if we can catch that on the replay. To 2-sec going up, and it looks like she stepped on the foot. She is in a lot of pain right now, being attended to there on the court as they try to unravel where exactly the injury is. You can see she comes down and lands right on the foot there of Stephanie Noble, and that just not a good landing as Camalucci takes advantage of the timeout. And to 2-sec coming off the court on her own power, so that's a good sign. Vista Del Lago can ill afford to lose her. She's been playing a heck of a game for him so far here in the first period. 19-13 is the score. Baker slaps the ball in. Goes out of bounds, though. Anderson trying to bring it in for Vista. There's Moody. Moody's just going to fling it up. Going against Baker down low, and she's going to get the foul and go to the line. So Baker didn't have much choice there. Moody was kind of throwing up a desperation shot. And she sinks the first free throw, making it 20-13. And the second one doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Hillmen ball. Al Mujadidi, stalwart player for the Lady Hillmen, brings it into Brogdon. Brogdon now up, back to Brogdon. Down in low, turn around, Noble, put it up, no good. Rebound is going to be Mohar, and she's going to be fouled. So nice ball movement by the Lady Hillmen. 4 passes there, getting it into Mohar. And that will send her to the line. 20-13 is your score. And Mohar makes it 20-14. She gets both of them. 20-15 now. As Bat brings it in. Over in the corner now. She'll dribble to the middle. She likes that look at the free throw line. Tries to get it into Singh, though. Goes off a Hillman leg. As Singh gets the ball in, there's Moody. Around, reverse layup. Good! Lindsay Moody with reverse layup. Great play by her. And a nice shot by Noble. Gets the favorable bounce. 22-17. Second period action. Going into the basket is Bat. And it's going to be Hillmen ball as Brogdon brings the ball up. Brogdon and Lewis playing pitch and catch there. Oh, that one's going to be intercepted, though. One pass too many. Taking it all the way down is Tara Singh. That pass was telegraphed as Lewis and Brogdon were just throwing it back and forth to each other. Mohar trying to go up. She's going to be fouled, and that's going to send her to the line. Sydney Batt called with the foul as Noble sinks the first one. No, excuse me, that's not Noble, that's Mohar. And Mohar gets two. 24-19 as Perez brings the ball in, gives it to Anderson, back to Perez. And Perez continues her trip up the middle of the floor. Tries to penetrate, does so on the right-hand side. Ball kicked out of bounds by Camalucci. 24-19, 4 minutes left in the half. As Anderson gets set to bring it in underneath the basket. Backdoor play, but it was no good. Now a pass up to Camalucci, but she can't turn around in time to get it. And Anderson's going to have the ball now. Eludes Camalucci, gets it up to Moody. Outside to Perez. Shot no good. Picked up by Moody. Slap at the ball, though. Ball is loose, and now it's going to be a jump ball. As we see a scramble for the ball there, Moody had it for a second. Tenacious defense, though, by Mohar to get it back and create the jump ball. Placer gets the possession arrow as Brogdon now comes up on the right-hand side. She's going to go all the way. No, she's going to dish it off, put it up. No good. Rebound Hillmen. And there'll be another shot from inside. No good. This time there's going to be a foul, though. Foul's going to be on Noble. And down at the other end, shooting will be Lindsay Moody. As she steps to the line, having a great game tonight. For the Eagles, she sinks the first one. 25-19. Coming into the game, back into the game as Sydney Batt. (27-18). Back over to Brogdon. Down inside low to Lewis. Outside to Mohar. Put it up, no good. And the rebound is Connolly. And she's fouled and is going to go to the line. So Lady Hillmen, excellent opportunity here to get a few more points on the board. Trailing 27-18. Want to pull it a little bit closer before the half. As Connolly misses the first one. And she misses them both. So it's a great break for the Eagles as they bring the ball down. Ganson in the middle there is Singh. Placer on a nice break, though, loses the ball. Here we can see Singh trying to get the ball and picked up eventually by Camalucci. Now Pippen in the game. Gets the ball over to Anderson. There's Moody. Back across to Singh. Singh trips as she's going into the key. She saw some room in there, but couldn't get the ball in. And now here comes Brogdon. Down underside to Camalucci, puts it up and in. Nice play by Camalucci, and a nice pass by Mohar to get it to her. And there's a shot by Pippen. 29-20 now. Vista Del Lago maintaining its dominance here in the first half. Ball's going to be tipped away by Anderson, go out of bounds. Lady Hillmen ball. As Lewis comes in to take it out of bounds. Bounce in low. That one's going to be kicked out as well. The ball, trying to get the ball to Camalucci, but a lot of girls around there. And Camalucci's going to go to the line. In the background there, you can see Tatushek getting that ankle taped. We'll see if she's able to return to the game. Been out since the first period, though, with that ankle injury. After stepping on Noble's foot down at the other end. Okay, Vista's ball. Bounce pass. Intercepted by Brogdon. Thrown up and no good. And she's going to be fouled and go to the line on the other side. Little Molly Brogdon, only a junior. She's going to be back next year. Excuse me, that's Anderson going to the line. Anderson sinks the first one. Misses the second. So now Lady Hillmen have a chance to close the gap a little bit. Brogdon with a three-pointer. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be Anderson. And a timeout is going to be called here by Vista Del Lago. 29-21 is the score late in the second period right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back. You just got to come in and see what's new for spring at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. Let's get started with the Green Thumb annual lawn care program and then upgrade that irrigation system. Or get ready for the barbecue season with a brand new grill and patio furniture. And don't forget the bargains of the month. Everything you need is at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value. Welcome back to the Nest here at Vista Del Lago. 21-29 in favor of the Eagles. Late in the second period. About a couple minutes before the half. There's Moody. Every time she gets the ball down in low like that, it's tough for the Lady Hillmen to keep her out of that key. And she's been camping out there at the line. many times this evening. This one goes in. That makes it 30. And she misses the second one. Camelucci gets the rebound, gets it over to Brogdon, who walks it up to the court, goes to the outside. Camelucci, far pass, over to Mohar. She puts it up, in and out and back in again for three. Mohar, much needed basket by the Lady Hillmen. Pass it into Singh, bounce off the rim, no good. Singh gets the rebound, put it up, no good. Rebound is going to be Hillmen. That was Conley with the rebound. Over to Brogdon, down inside low now. Trying to get it to Conley, and Moody's standing right there. Tough pass to make. And the ball goes out of bounds, turnover to the Eagles. Five-second rule. So good defense by the Lady Hillmen. Stops the inbound pass from coming in. And they'll get an opportunity as Brogdon takes a look. There's a shot by Lewis, no good. And the rebound is Camelucci, and she's going to go to the line.
Vista Del Lago, 3 and personal, 18 down.
Camelucci misses this one off the heel of the rim. Gonna have to turn down the turbo on that. And she makes that one. And the big shot at the buzzer, half-court shot, isn't going to fall. And so we've got 30-25 here. First half action, second round playoffs. CIF section. Winner moves on to possibly play Patterson. We got another half of basketball coming your way right here on the 20th anniversary of the NorCal Game of the Week. Don't go anywhere.
Nothing tastes better than a sandwich crafted just the way you like it. And at Port of Subs, our master slicer slices your sandwich fresh to order. We offer top quality meats and cheeses. Add your choice of farm fresh veggies and pile them high on our freshly baked bread. We stand by this classic approach. Why? Because it all comes down to one simple truth. Port of Subs just tastes better. Whatever you crave, prepare to fall in love.
Sliced fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
The horn sounds for the beginning of the third quarter here. It's 30-25 in favor of the Eagles. It's the last half of basketball for one of these two teams as they take on the Placer Lady Hillmen. Tatusek back in the game. Ankle all bandaged up. Little halftime rest. So Tatusek showing a lot of grit. Not necessarily moving as quickly as she was before as she takes the ball in. But obviously she got skills they want to take advantage of. Camelucci blocking the shot there of Bat. Going to set up Brogdon coming in now. Brogdon. Down inside low to Camelucci. She'll turn around, shoot no good. Get the rebound. Oh, trying to get it out to Brogdon, but the ball's intercepted. As Tatusek really hobbling out there on that ankle. Maybe it'll loosen up a little bit as the quarter goes on. It probably got a little cold with the brand new tape job and the halftime rest. Tatusek shooting the three-pointer, no good. Rebound is going to be Mohar. Give it over to Brogdon. She looks to the right side. There is Mohar for three. Moody over to Tatusek. There's Moody at the free throw line. Now give it off to Singh. Singh tries to drive the lane. Turned back by Mohar, though. As we can see her right there, Mohar with that big arm of hers stopping that shot. Tatusek trying to bring it in. There's Moody. Moody falls down, though. And Moody dragging that right arm a little bit. As you can see, she's got a compression bandage on it. So might not be 100% for her either. 30-28. Just starting the third period if you're just joining us. Second round action of the CIF Division III girls basketball playoffs. As Moody gets the rebound over to Bat. Now it's to Perez. Over into the corner is Singh. Singh drives the lane. No good. Looks back outside for Bat. Bat struggling a little bit. Gets it over to Moody. Moody, she's going to shoot from there. No good off the rim. And going up and getting fouled is Mia Perez. You can see Perez right here going right to the basket. No, that wasn't a foul. That was just a good block by Mohar. Perez, she'll drive the lane and put it out. What a nice little runner there by Mia Perez. 32-28 is your score. Raven Lewis getting a little aggressive down there. Bumping into Perez as she's trying to go for the ball. Going to send her to the line. (32-28). Game getting a little close now. As Perez misses the first shot. Here's the second one from Perez, and that one will make it. 33-28. Brogdon bringing the ball up for the Lady Hillmen. Goes to the outside to Mohar. There's over to Lewis. Down inside low. Is no good. That was for Baker. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. As Tatusek gets ready to bring it in. She's still hamstrung by that ankle, although it looks like she's moving a little bit better now. Trying to get the ball into Bat. And Bat throws it up. What a shot by Bat. 35-28. There's Lewis, and she'll throw the ball off of the leg. As Noble comes to take the ball out of bounds for the Lady Hillmen. Into Brogdon. Brogdon, she's going to shoot for the three! Molly Brogdon. 35-31. If she gets hot from the outside, this could turn the game around for the Lady Hillmen. Here's Brogdon again, down under low, lay it up and in for Camalucci. What a great pass. Down in low. 35-33 now. Lady Hillmen making a little comeback. As Vista tries to set it up, Singh on the outside. She's looking around, goes cross court. Turn and shoot is Anderson, no good. Another opportunity for the Lady Hillmen here. They could tie it up with this bucket. Bounce pass by Brogdon. Over to the corner to Mohar. Now she looks going to go right. Now back over to Mohar. Mohar on the right-hand side. She's going to go around Brogdon, put it up, and no good. Rebound is going to be back. Long pass down the court. Can't hang on to it, though. And that was going to Tusek. And there you can see that injury kind of hampering her. She couldn't get to that long pass, whereas normally she might have been able to pull that ball in. Intercepted now by the Eagles. Down and low, give it to Singh, put it up and score it. Great play by Singh. As you can see, the ball tipped there by Anderson. Then going forward is Singh. She comes up with it. Down on the other end, back to Singh after passing it off the bat. And now she's at the line. 37-31. As Singh misses that. There's inside to Noble. Nice shot by Noble. Right over the outstretched arms of Emily Jones. Anderson tripped up. And they will get the ball back. With Anderson bringing it out. Coming into the game is Conley again. There's Moody. Singh. Singh back over to the corner to Anderson. Anderson back over to Singh. Down in low to Jones. Ball's going to be stripped away, though. Little conference there. And it's going to be an inbound pass for the Hillmen. Here comes Brogdon. Outside to Al Mujadidi. Inside, there's a pass. Down in low, put it up and in! Great passing by the Lady Hillmen there as Brogdon intercepts the ball now down low. Turnover for the Eagles. Great opportunity here for the Lady Hillmen. Spinning in the lane is Conley. Ball comes loose though, and up with it is Moody. Anderson now looking over the field for the Eagles. In low to Singh. Singh terminates the dribble, looking for somebody to pass to. Goes to Moody, ball's getting knocked out of bounds. So Singh was kind of hung out there in no man's land. Tried to get the ball into Moody. As Anderson shoots from outside now, no good. Rebound is off to Jones, puts it up, no good, and ball's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Eagles ball again. As Anderson gets set to bring it in. There's the pass down underneath the basket. Big pass by Brogdon after she intercepted that pass down under the basket. Noble was the intended receiver, but the ball squirted out of bounds. We're all tied up here at 37 all. Noble puts it in. 39-37, the first time the Lady Hillmen have led since the very first period. Here's Singh. Over to Suteski. Ball forced up in the air to Kushek, coming up with the ball, tries to get it into Singh, bounces off her back, landing on it is Connolly. Connolly and Bat both going for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds for the Eagles. Inbound pass goes to Bat, put it up, no good. Rebound is Noble. And here comes Brogdon. Walking it up, looking for the good shot. And a collision right there at the foul line. And that's Moody again. A little bit slow to get up. And she's not putting any pressure on that arm. 39-37, 6 seconds remaining here in the third period. The ball comes into Movie. There's the shot by Anderson. No good. Singh got the rebound, but there's nothing she could do with it. So we're at the end of three. 39-37. Big quarter for the Placer Lady Hillmen, outscoring them 14-7 right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title's your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest at the beginning of the fourth quarter. 39-37, Placer Lady Hillmen with a 2-point lead. Winner moves on to the semifinals in Division III. Shot by the Lady Hillmen is no good. And Brogdon loses the handle. Picking it up as Anderson. She's going to go to the basket after that. You see Brogdon, little frustration right there, getting her pocket picked. And that's going to send Anderson to the line. Coming into the game is Julia Camelucci after a momentary rest. Ball's going to be tipped away over to Bat. Down and low to Anderson. Anderson puts it up. No good. Rebound Camelucci, but that ball's going to get knocked out. Singh is going to push that one out, but Lady Hillmen are going to retain possession. And bringing the ball up is Lewis. Lewis now. Oh, batted away. Picked up by Camelucci. Moody kind of bounced it right in her hand. Now the ball's thrown away again. Here's a long pass. Wide open is Sydney Bat. That's going to tie it up. 39 all. As Lewis tries to get the ball up court. Another turnover. And Anderson has the ball. Now over to Tusek. Moving a little bit better on that ankle. Trying to get the ball into Moody, and Moody falls hard. And you can see she's definitely dragging that arm. Not putting any pressure on it while she was getting up. What a trooper staying in the game. So the Eagles, 2 injured players. And we've got timeout on the floor. All nutted up here, 39 all, 4th period of the second round of the playoffs right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back. Thank you, Doug. Saving the whole rodeo. Welcome back to the Est 4th quarter action. 39 all in the second round of the playoffs as Lewis throws it away to Anderson. Anderson now drives on the outside, throws it to the basket, and she's fouled. 6:27 remaining in the game. As Anderson goes to the line. And she'll hit the first one. Placer's dug themselves out of a hole to tie up this game as the second one goes in as well for Anderson. Lewis getting set to bring it into Brogdon. Ball tipped away over to Lewis, down in low to Noble. Ball out of bounds. Camelucci sought some instructions from the outside. Lewis. Ball into Camelucci. Now over to Mohar. Mohar goes to put it up. Moody, great block by her. And we can see that again. Moody with that. That's the hurt arm. She's putting it up there anyway. Great job by her inside. And we've got a timeout now, 41-39. Coach Marty Benjamin wants to talk it over. We'll take a break and be right back. Fourth quarter action, 41-39. Vista Del Lago Eagles, the number 2 seed, taking on the Placer Lady Hillmen, the number 6. Excuse me, the number 7 seed. And Placer Lady Hillmen giving them all that the Eagles can handle as that ball goes out of bounds. There's Lewis from the outside, hits that rim, no good. Rebound is going to be the Eagles. And there's a pass right into the middle, but unfortunately for the Eagles, Camelucci was standing there. Great move by Brogdon over to Lewis in the corner. Down inside low to Camelucci. Turnaround, no good. And dropping the ball out of bounds is to Tusek. And once again, that hurt ankle, she couldn't get over to the ball in time before it went out of bounds. That's the second time we've seen possibly that ankle causing something to happen in her play. There's turnaround. Noble, no good. Going for the rebound is Moody. And she's been on the ground a lot tonight. And going to the line is going to be Lindsay Moody. And she'll miss the one free throw. Picked up, though, by Singh. To Tusek now, trying to fight for the ball. And drops the ball close to the line, picked up by Brogdon. And that's going to be a timeout. You see it right there. Bounced right off of Brat's leg. We'll be right back. You just gotta come in and see what's new for spring at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. Let's get started with the Green Thumb annual lawn care program and then upgrade that irrigation system. Or get ready for the barbecue season with a brand new grill and patio furniture. And don't forget the bargains of the month. Everything you need is at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value. Welcome back to the fourth quarter, 41-39. Placer Hillmen have the ball as Brogdon brings it up. Tries to bounce it inside, trying to get it to Camelucci. Anderson standing there, though. Ball bounces out of bounds. And now Mohar brings it into Brogdon. Brogdon over to Lewis. Down in low to Noble. Puts it up. 42-41. Anderson. Over to Back. Back to Anderson. Spins around. Long pass over to Tutek. To Tushek. And as you can see, she is still limping on that hurt ankle. She will go to the line for the Eagles. She'll get the first one. (43-41) as she gets ready for her second free throw. This one is good as well. 44-41. Fourth period here in the Nest. As Brogdon brings the ball up, tied up there. Gets the ball over to the far side. Now back here, she's going to throw up a little runner, and she's going to be fouled. She was getting the ball over to Noble, but now Brogdon, Hillmen down by 3. She can put a dent into that lead. And she'll make the first one. 44-42. Brogdon sets. Misses that one. Picked up by Singh. Okay, here comes the Tushek. Over to Anderson. Anderson back over to the corner to Tushek. She's on the outside. She's kind of immobile out there, but they'll get her the ball. Good ball handler. Good passer down inside to Singh. Spin around, get the ball into Moody, put it up, no good, rolls off the rim. And the foul is going to be on Moody, on Mohar. And so the ball will go to the Lady Hillmen as Brogdon brings it up. Looking for Lewis. Lewis over into the corner now to Camalucci. Down and low to Noble. Put it up and in! 44 all. There you see Noble with the spin move off the glass. Nice shot. Clutch shot for the Lady Hillmen. Intercepted by Camalucci. They were trying to go low. One more time to Moody. There's a shot from the outside. No good. Picked up by Tatusek. And she's going to lose the handle on that ball. Actually, it was tipped away by Mohar. Now Tatusek. Bring the ball in from the side. Over to Perez. Over to the corner to Anderson. She'll put it up. No good. Rebound is to Singh. Singh puts it up. No good. Singh gets her own rebound again. Out to Tatusek. Tatusek cross court. Put it over to Perez. No good. Inside to Moody. No good. Moody rebound. Put it up. Good! Moody on the second attempt finally gets it to drop in there. Now there's a turnover. Tatusek, she's all alone. Bad ankle and all, puts it in. 48-44, timeout. 47-44. Timeout, Tony Camalucci here. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter action, don't go anywhere.
Nothing tastes better than a sandwich crafted just the way you like it. And at Port of Subs, our master slicer slices your sandwich fresh to order. We offer top quality meats and cheeses. Add your choice of farm fresh veggies and pile them high on our freshly baked bread. We stand by this classic approach. Why? Because it all comes down to one simple truth. Port of Subs just tastes better. Whatever you crave, prepare to fall in love.
Sliced fish sandwiches, Port of Subs.
47-44 here. In the nest, 2 minutes left to go in this game. Lady Hillmen are going to have to put the pedal to the metal if they're going to want to advance to play what should be Patterson in Galt on Thursday. Excuse me, that would be Tuesday. This is Thursday right here. Oh, knocked down is Mohar. Trying to drive the baseline. Here she is again. Moody coming right over, kind of hip checks her. Eagles can't believe the call. But Mohar goes to the line. And she'll sink the first one. 47-45. Hillmen down by 2. Second one, no good. Rebound Anderson. Tatusek brings it up now. On the right-hand side. Looking to where she's going to go. Terminates the dribble. Throws it inside low. Intercepted by Camalucci. Almost dropped it out of bounds there was Lewis. Here comes Brogdon with the ball. Over to Lewis on the right. Back over to Brogdon. Brogdon over to Lewis. Lewis looking to throw it down and low. Back over to Brogdon. Now there's the pass down and low to Noble. And she's going to be fouled. There was Bat and Moody down there. And Noble's going to go to the line. And the first one bounces off the front of the rim. Noble with a chance to tie this up. Now she can pull it within 1. Stephanie Noble, only a junior. She'll be back next year, too. She puts it in. 47-46. Eagles lead by 1. Moody with the ball. Terminate the dribble. Looking for somebody to pass to. Gives it to Tutek. And timeout. Marty Benjamin will be back for the conclusion. 47-46. Doesn't get much more exciting than this right here on the NorCal Game of the Week.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title's your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
47-46, the waning moments of the 4th period here at the Nest at Vista Del Lago as the Tutek gets the ball into Anderson. Back over to Tutek. Long court pass. Trying to get it to sing underneath, but the ball goes out of bounds. Placer now. Opportunity to take the lead. And Brogdon falls down. Picks up the ball, though. Putting it up and in is Noble. There's the shot by Lewis. Three-pointer. And now the ball's going to go step out of bounds to Tutek on the right-hand side. After bringing the ball in, oh my, what a turn of events. There's Lewis. The three-pointer. Nothing but net to give the Lady Hillmen the lead. And then to Tutek trying to bring the ball up. Camalucci calls timeout. Wow, 49-47. Placer Lady Hillmen take the lead. And let's take a look at that shot one more time. Lewis, three-pointer goes in. Bat tries to bring the ball in. And there's the Tutek, but she's forced to the sidelines and steps out of bounds, turning the ball over to the Lady Hillmen. Great play there by Brogdon, who got in her way. Wow. Lady Hillmen with the opportunity to win the game here. And they'll take the ball out once again. Mohar. They just got to keep possession. And there's the foul on Brogdon. As Anderson is questioning the call, talking to the ref there. But Brogdon's going to go to the line. 49-47. Talk about some big free throws. And that first one is in. 50-47. Molly Brogdon, cool as the other side of the pillow. Gets the second one to go in. 51-47. Moody trying to bring the ball up court. And off their foot and out of bounds. Lady Hillmen ball. Immediate foul by the Eagles. All they can do is foul now. Seconds left on the clock as Camalucci Waves for his players to go back down the court. And once again, Brogdon is at the line. And that one is off the rim. There's Moody with the desperation full court shot. And there's the final score, 51-47. Raven Lewis with the game-winning three-point shot. And the Placer Lady Hillmen are going to advance in the playoffs. They knock off the number 2 seed Vista Del Lago Eagles 51-47 on the road in the Nest. Wow, what a game for the Lady Hillmen. They gave the Eagles everything they could handle and more, coming out ahead right here from the top-seeded team. And for Tony Camelucci, it's a trip to the semifinals down in Galt, and that will be on Tuesday, February 28th. What can you say about this Lady Hillmen team coming from behind, down 30-25 at the half, and down 18-11 at the end of the first period? Great game for the Lady Hillmen as they move on. Their season continues. Great defensive play by them all night long. And of course, great shooting by Camelucci, Brogdon, Mohar. And the big game-winning shot, can't forget that, by Raven Lewis. There it is, to seal the victory for the Lady Hillmen. Join us next time. The Placer Hillmen take on the Vista Del Lago Eagles right here at the Nest. For Touchdown Productions, I'm Gil Dominguez. We'll see you next time right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.